Hello Scorpio, welcome to your August reading and to my channel. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment. I have these special offers for private readings, so if you want a private reading with me, check the description box below. I'll be happy to do a reading for you. As you can see here, we have already a card, and that's the card that came out for the month of August when I was doing your yearly reading, and it's the Seven of Cups. And you guys, the Seven of Cups has been making a lot of appearance this month in the readings that I've done so far. It's good. It represents water, so it goes well with your sign. It means options out there, possibilities. But let's get some more cards to understand better what this Seven of Cups means. Let's take it like that. It came in reverse. Interesting. Let me get the other cards, guys. Interesting reading. The Seven of Cups. Many options, many possibilities out there. It might mean as well confusion, you know, because of all the possibilities out there and because of this cloud and because of what is being offered. And so, you know, like kind of be careful in a way. Be careful in the sense like don't believe everything what's being offered to you, or don't believe in like all these many options that are out there. Like don't get confused, basically. You might see them, but like if there are many options, then take your time. Take your time to look carefully at each of them, because underneath the Seven of Cups we have the Page of Pentacles. And Page of Pentacles, it's very slow energy, very didactic, very analyzing everything and making offers, but making offers when you know that the situation is good, after you have analyzed everything. And there is no everything is clear for the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles has no doubt in a way. You can see here we have this background, it's clear, he knows where he stands, he's very grounded. When he has that thing in his hand, he knows exactly what he's doing. Like this might be like offering something, but this might be as well analyzing something, like you analyzing this pentacle carefully, seeing it. Is it something that I want? Is it something that I don't want? And there is something here about money, about security, about tangible things. So it's almost like when you start seeing things from the emotional point of view and feeling point of view, everything is so confusing because there are so many options and it's like what's going on? The snake, the dragon, the mountain, the head, the, I don't know, jewelry. It's confusing. And it's like you don't know what to do, you don't know what to choose. But then when you approach things from this Page of Pentacle mode, then you kind of analyze each thing separately, and then you become logical, and then you become clear, and then you become grounded, and then you become like you're studying it, you are like a merchant. You're seeing exactly what am I investing, what am I getting back, what does the product give to me, what does this not give to me, do I have to do that, and it's interesting here because this Page of Pentacles is surrounded by two twos, and we have the Two of Swords and the Two of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords came back reversed. And I wanted to keep it that way because like this Two of Swords, when it's upward, it's like, oh, mental confusion, what do I have to choose, what, like, you are kind of analyzing things mentally, and it's not bringing you anywhere. It's like you're kind of trapped, and you cannot see anyway what's happening in the future, and how can you actually analyze this situation? So you are kind of trapped. But like the Two of Swords in reverse, it's like, yeah, being more practical, not being so much analytical and philosophical, and analyzing all the options. And it's almost like dropping that part of trying to analyze things mentally and kind of being more value oriented, product oriented. So it's almost like when you, for example, try to analyze the behaviors of somebody, and then you have like all, or like you try to analyze the situation with somebody, let's say in a relationship, and then you have like all this feeling about them. You like them, you don't like them, you think they're attractive, and they write back to you, and you write back to them, but then it goes like this, and then it's like, what? It's confusing. And then you try to analyze things mentally, like, does this fit to me, this kind of character? Did I try that before? How it happened with that other person? If you compare it to somebody else, but my friend said this and that, and then you have more like the practical side. What is this person doing? What are his actions? What are his values? Where is he working? What kind of resources? It's like that kind of analyzes here with the Page of Pentacles, because if you start being too emotional, it's totally confusing you. And if you try to be too much analytical, it's it's confusing. But if you see like what are the tangible things of this situation, then it starts making sense. So I would say that here the most important card in this reading is the Page of Pentacles. And the thing with the Page of Pentacles is like, yes, I mean, like, even here, like, don't defend yourself, because this is almost like you're defending yourself. You are not letting things in. And then there is this emotional confusion as well. And on the other side, you are kind of fighting mentally. But, be tangible, be confident, be grounded, take your time, be slow, analyze things, and don't be afraid to analyze them from the very practical point of view, and resources and money. If it's a project, let's say, like, you'd be like, okay, how much money would I win with this? How much time would I invest? Is this money worth for the time that I'm investing? How is this project going to go in 2 years, in 3 years? Is this something that will bring me peace? Like this, And if you have to make an offer, if you have to make an approach, then be steady, be calm, be didactic. Yeah, and we have the Two of Pentacles here, which is like a little bit the same like the Two of Swords, but like the Two of Pentacles, it's more like joining resources. Like having one pentacle and then turning it into two pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is as well a card of juggling, but juggling in a good sense, like a combination, for example, of work and personal life. Let's say you have this kind of work and then you have this personal relationship, and then you are able to do both of them. Or this can be like two projects that you are doing. And then it's like, okay, it might be a little bit frustrating, you know, it might be a little, the waters might be turbulent, but like if you can juggle it, why not? Why not include it in your life? Why not keep both these things? So it's almost like either you joining resources with somebody else, or you adding like another project or another resource to your life. And I mean, this month it's about like be practical, you know, be practical as possible, and analyze things as practically as possible. The thing is that out there things might be confusing, or if you try to analyze them from the emotional standpoint, it's not working. It's confusing you even more. And kind of put down your swords, like put down a little bit your protection and your analytical thinking in analyzing people, and be more like strategic, you know? Like see what kind of things you have, what kind of resources, where do you invest them, what does the other person have for resources, what is their value, can we put these two things together? Like this might be you developing this kind of project and then introducing it into your life and juggling between these two things, these two projects, these two resources. Or this might be you joining resources with somebody else. And we have here the lovers, which is beautiful actually, because this is a union too, and this Two of Pentacles as well, it's a kind of union of two things. And we have here the sign of the infinite. And I like the Two of Pentacles because like the background is this water, and we know you are a water sign, but like if you see the waters are turbulent, the thing is that this person has to stay grounded in order to manage this. So you have to get a little bit out of your normal way of doing things. You know? It's not good, it's turbulent if you start following your emotions. If you try to be practical, if you try to see really what kind of results does this work give, then you will be stable. And the lovers is this combination of two. It's a major arcana. Actually, it's beautiful. I mean, the lovers means two things. The lovers means, first of all, it's a yes for whatever you are doing. If this is like that kind of offer, maybe this is somebody else offering things to you. You know? And then you are like, does this fit in my life? And then you have to analyze it from the practical point of view. But the most important thing here in this kind of interaction is like, put down your guard, first of all, and don't try to defend yourself. And then see what is this offer being made, and can you introduce it and answer in the same way to this offer, you know, in the same language. Because here is this beautiful coming together of the lovers, of the masculine and the feminine, and joining forces under the divine. It's a divine love, what we are talking here about. It's something bigger than just human love, or it's like human love connected with divine love with a bigger plan that it's in the universe. So there is this possibility of joining forces with somebody else, of coming together, of meeting somebody, or yes, of starting a relationship. The other thing is like coming together with yourself. It's an inner union. It's an inner peace. It's an inner freedom. It is you and all the parts of yourself and the divine. It's almost like, yes, like you have a plan with the divine. You talk to the higher higher reality. Like even for this kind of investment that you want to do, or like this approach is like, talk to the divine, communicate, ask them, is this something that I should do? Should I invest in this? Should I take this offer? How should I go about it? So I love this, because this is the card of Gemini. This is like a card of duality, but it's like that unification of duality, and it's a card of yes. So if you are asking, if you have any question that you want to know, it is a yes. Like even for this offer, you should accept it, and you should make it, and you should kind of believe in what's going on, because it's a higher union here. And we have the Emperor, which is beautiful, because the Emperor, it's strong energy, it's strong masculine energy, are strong foundations. So to me, this feels like this is you too, because like as a Scorpio, of course, you are a water sign, but like you are fiery, you have a lot of passion, and like from the water signs, you are the one which is more fiery. And the Emperor here, it's connected with Mars, the planet of wars, of energy, of fire, of masculinity, of passion, of going and doing the thing. And right now, and this card represents Aries too, and right now we have Mars in Aries, which is like, it will influence all of us, and especially you. But this Mars in Aries, it's like, it's a special Mars in Aries, because Mars in Aries will stay for 6 months there. So it's a long journey, it's a long battle that we are doing here. It's a long investment with our energy. That's why it needs to be steady. That's not why it needs to be slow. And I mean, now that I see it a little bit more from the distance, it's like, first of all, put your guards down. You know, don't try to defend yourself, because like an emperor does not defend themselves. An emperor is so strong that they are so stable in their power that they don't need to, because other people recognize their power. So no need to defend yourself. Just show yourself for who you are. Be poised, be calm, be powerful, be strong, and don't give up control. Like, don't give up your power. When you are in this mode of defending yourself, this means like there are insecurities, there's something behind. Why are you defending yourself? I mean, look at this emperor. He does not need, he's telling with his eyes and with posture and with his position what he is, who he is, and kind of what you can do with him and you cannot do with him. So be grounded, like down underneath what's going on. You keep your emperor energy, you keep your stability, you keep your foundation, you keep your, it's a masculine energy here, but it's not in a fighting mode, it's in a peace mode. It's like, okay, I know who I am, I know my position, I will keep my throne. So stay in your throne, you know, stay in your throne and accept what's coming with logic and resources, kind of. And it's beautiful, this lovers. What should I say? I mean, it looks to me like a kind of union, but like you even are like, what? Not like not looking at it. It's almost like you know that this will happen. You know that this will come. So you are not worrying. Like, don't worry at all. Like this month, don't worry. If something has to happen, it will happen, and it will happen because it will make sense in terms of joining resources, joining powers. Like even with the lovers, if this has to happen, this will happen because these two people are complementing each other. It makes sense that this will happen. And there are things happening around you. Like even like the Seven of Cups and the Five of Wands here, there are things happening around you. People are talking, people are giving you advice, people are fighting. Like this is the misuse of the Mars in Aries. Like energy not used properly. But it's almost like you're not looking at this. You're not getting involved in this. And if you are an emperor, if you can maintain that energy, the Lovers comes normally to you, and the Five of Wands is just like you don't even look at it. You know? You don't have to deal with it at all. You look in the other direction. Actually, for both of them, because they just come to you. It's just natural. This come to you, and this is like you don't have to get involved in that at all. So there's a beautiful stability here with the Two of Pentacles, with the Emperor, with the Lovers. It's a balance. It's a balanced month. But make sure to let down your guard and try not to defend yourself in a way, because you don't need to, because you are strong, you know, and show your power. Don't be afraid to show your power. Don't use your power, but show your power, show your strength, show your foundations, let people see you, and the union will happen by itself. I love it here because you see here the man, Adam, has this kind of fire behind, and then the woman has this fruits, fertility, and the Emperor is Aries, is fire. So it's the same person here, you know? It's the same person. There is some kind of union happening. It's just that it is slow, maybe, and kind of didactic, and kind of beautiful. I will pick one more card from this other deck to see if we get anything. I love that card. That's the Fool card. That means always remember to enjoy yourself, to always be the fool in sense of to always be childish, to always cherish yourself, to always have fun. Like even in the midst of this kind of stability and balance, always remember to have fun and to enjoy yourself. Because, and I love this with this, like don't be afraid. That's the point. Don't be afraid. You are an emperor. And I love it with this too, because this is the emperor. This is Aries, and Aries is the first of the zodiac. So it's the fool, it's the initiator. It has both sides. The emperor is a child and an emperor at the same time. Both are in him. So take this easy. What's coming? Take it super easy. Very nice, you guys. I hope you liked it. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, and write me an email. I'm doing the private readings and I have a special offer, and I would like to make a reading for you. Okay, so I will see you next month. Bye.